There is a common saying that communication is to marriage what blood is to the body. Like without blood, you cannot survive. Without communication, a marriage cannot survive and there will be issues. So Adeline got married to this former schoolmate who happened to be the SUG president of their university at the time. He had so many girls always coming around him and some guys, but he never crossed her mind who her husband truly was, or who she was about to get married to. And she discovered that even the night prior to their wedding day, instead of the man to have a normal bachelor's night, everything was done in a hotel with different men. But she just saw it like it's a normal thing. She didn't even need to be there. And she went ahead with her girls and did what they had to do. So most times she would try to talk to the husband that they've been married and he's not touching her. And you know how it is for a woman to be the one going all about asking a man why is he not touching her. So Adeline went all through this period, but she felt that maybe the guy is going through stuff and is not communicating. So the first thing she did was to call him for a meeting and they discussed. She asked the guy questions: what's going on? Why not touching me? Why are we not being intimate in a relationship that's marriage? It's understandable when we were courting, we didn't have to sleep together. It's understandable. How come now we are not married? What's going on? When it's supposed to be the other way around, where a man will be all over his wife after the wedding. And the guy said, no, I think that he thinks it's just fatigue, and that's the reason why it's a whole lot is dealing with. The woman was like, okay, why not share with me? Adeline asked him, why not share with me so that if it's something we can provide solution to, we can do it together. He said, no, it's not something she needs to worry herself about. Adeline went about her business and all. So one day, Adeline was doing the laundry. She was trying to put the things into the washing machine and she saw a blood stain in the husband's undies. The first time she saw the blood stain, it didn't look like any, her mind didn't even cross, so that it could be anything. So she saw the undies stained. So she used bleach and bleached out everything, washed it. A week later, the husband said he was traveling. And when the husband told her he was traveling, Adeline was like, no problem, take care of yourself. And when are you going to be back? He said in 2 weeks, not knowing that the guy did not travel. He was in the same city where they were, but he was in a hotel with one of his gay partner who had just come into the country. So he went and did all their rubbish together, what they needed to do together. And somebody saw Adeline's husband after 1 week and now asked Adeline and told Adeline, Adeline, how are you doing in a long time? That she saw her husband in a particular hotel, that they went there to have some drinks and she saw her husband, but because her husband was with a group of guys, she didn't want to bother him. So Adeline now said no, this is not the husband she saw, that the husband had traveled and he was staying for 2 weeks. The lady was now arguing with her. They had some argument and back and forth, and she now called her husband and asked the husband where he was. Adeline asked the husband where he was, and the husband was like, why is she asking about his whereabouts when he had already told her he was traveling? So Adeline now said, tell me the truth. Like, you should tell her the truth, that is he lodged in this particular hotel in the city where they are? The guy kept quiet for some time and asked her, what is this about? What is this about? Why are you asking this kind of question? Say no, that you should open up and tell her the truth, that there's nothing there. That okay, so the Adeline now told him, no problem, you should forget about it. So because she had argued with the other girl that it's not possible, that he's not the husband, the girl planned with her guy. They went together to the same hotel, and when they got to that hotel, they met Adeline's husband, the US partner, in the pool, and they were cuddling, doing some kind of wrong moves. So immediately, the lady took some pictures so that there will be no argument, while her boyfriend did a video from a distance. So they zoomed in and did everything, and when they took it to Adeline, they sent it to Adeline. Adeline said, well, that she's going to investigate the matter. So they left her, because right now what they had done was to clear their name so that it won't be like they're trying to put problem in a marriage that is just barely 3 months. So they let it go. Adeline was going through this back and forth. The husband came back and gave one flimsy excuse that nothing happened. When she showed him those things, the guy was now still insisting that he's not the one, that nothing like that happened. Adeline left it. So when Adeline went to the office one day, people were talking about how to know a man is gay. If you are dating somebody or somebody that is close to you, how to know they are gay. So they mentioned many things, and then one of the things they mentioned was that they mentioned that the person will not want to sleep with his own babe or his wife. The person will be keeping late nights. The person will be making strange calls. The person will also not be attached to women. He's always around guys, and they now mentioned that most times they used to have blood stains on their bed sheet and their boxers or pants, or their boxers. And immediately Adeline heard that it was an open conversation in the office where everybody was just talking about something that happened, or what a gay did and all of that, or their experience with gay men. So immediately she heard that, she went back home and was not asking herself, wait, could it be that her husband is gay? Like, she had known this man for years, right from their time at the campus, but the guy was never into sex before marriage, so she just felt, okay, that's fine. He's even a good guy. So she thought he was just a good guy. So she couldn't sleep. She went back to those videos that her friend sent to her and the boyfriend. She went through it again and again and saw that he was with a man. So the only thing that made Adeline then to calm down was that the husband was not in the pool with a woman. So it did not cross her mind that that she saw her husband doing with that other gay partner was anything wrong. He didn't, because she never knew or thought that her husband was gay. So immediately the husband came back. She brought food for him, and then after eating, she now told the husband that she wanted to see him. That, please, what is going on? That, is he gay? The husband paused and looked at her. Gay how? Like, where is that coming from? She said, see, it's better he told her the truth so that she will not be embarrassed. That if he can open up and tell her the truth, she's going to do two things to help him overcome it and to walk him through recovery. When he wants to take him for counseling, that is an addiction, that she understands that people can go through this thing. So the guy now broke down and started crying. So he became very vulnerable, opened up to her and told her that he started this thing when he was in secondary school, that he had a home teacher, a man who was teaching him. The man was the one that introduced him into that he didn't even, that since then he has never been attracted to a woman, but he had to marry her so that the parents would not begin to suspect that he's been gay from when he was very little. That period, it was his teacher that was abusing him, that each time the parents leave them alone downstairs, he takes him to a corner where he abuses him and taught him how to watch porn. So when the husband told her everything, she felt pity for him and decided to take him for counseling. When they got to the counseling session, he opened up more to the counselor and said that if he must even have anything to do with any woman, to sleep with any woman, it has to be a threesome, that he did not move by just one woman, that the man just taught him these things. And then they asked him how many partners he had. He mentioned. He even confirmed that what the wife's friend and the boyfriend sent to the wife was true, that his partner came in, that he had so many partners who are out across the world, that this partner came in from abroad and he has been with him for 2 weeks in a hotel. So the counselor asked him if he's ready to forgo all of these things and turn a new leaf. He now said he doesn't know how that is going to work, because all his life, his life introduction to sex, this was how he was introduced to it. So I think at the age of 9 or 10, that period, that was when he was introduced into it, and he has been addicted to it. So the counselor took him through all the processes of counseling, and he got his freedom back. He now became an activist for children who have been abused and sent into those kind of things without their parents knowing. And he had made it such that parents should be more vigilant and close to their children so that things like this do not occur.